Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing different types of Marvel Rivals players part 2. This is going to be the last one in the series, of course, and we do have about 9 points to go over. So let's get started. So our first one are the Smurfs. Now, Smurfing in Marvel Rivals is where somebody who is a high-ranking player, they make an alternate account and they go and they bully the low elo players, and they're just really good at the game, and they do that just to bully others. But I personally would never do this. I can't even get out of bronze right now, but I would definitely not do that. Like I said, it's bullying and it's just rude. So our next point is those who miss Overwatch. Now these are the people who played Overwatch for years until unfortunately it went down, and they wanted to give Rivals a chance when they heard about it. Now, from my experience, just being on YouTube and playing the game, I think most people like Rivals. Most people that came from Overwatch, but there's another side though. There are some people who think that Rivals is just another Overwatch clone, like Valorant and all of some of the other hero shooters. I personally disagree, other than maybe them having the same kind of modes like Convoy and Domination and them being in the same genre. I really don't think that they're clones. I think that Marvel Rivals is similar because, like I said, it's the same genre. It's a hero shooter, and they did take some inspiration from Overwatch, but I think it's just way better than Overwatch from what I've heard people say. Like I said, I've never played the game. I've seen some gameplay of it, but I've never played it. See, Rivals was my first hero shooter. I just got interested because there were a lot of Marvel characters that you could play as, so that's why I play this game. And yeah, I really don't think that it is a clone, but you guys can argue about it with me in the comments. I do look at them. So let's get into our next one. So, number 3, the Jeff haters. Now, these are the people, myself included, who just do not like Jeff the Landshark in this game. Because of his ult, mainly. Because he can swallow an entire team and throw them off the map. And I think it's just stupid to have a shark in a Marvel game. I get he's a Marvel character, but I hadn't even heard of him until this game. And I certainly do not like him. And he has 3 team-ups, and no other character has that. So I definitely don't like that either. But this is, I don't know, maybe the only bad part of the fan base I'm a part of. But whatever. Let's move on. So our next one is the Ultron haters. Now these are the people who say Ultron's the worst healer or worst support in Marvel Rivals. And these are people that also say, his healing output is terrible. And, I mean, it's not bad, but he's definitely not the worst support. I think that the only issue with him is I think his primary fire should be allowed to heal allies and maybe not have to, reload every 5 seconds. I think that would be beneficial to him, but I really think that Ultron is a good hero in the game, though. So our next one is the AFK. Now, this is the person in Rivals that will leave the game early or not play at all. This can also be called throwing, and it is something that you can report a person for. And these are the players that I do not like the most. Guys, do not just leave games like that because it lowers morale, and most of the time the team can end up losing at the end. Let me give you an example. So yesterday I was playing a ranked match and 2 people AFK'd and they were not replaced. I don't know why they don't get replaced in ranked, but they do in quick match. I don't understand that, but must be something with the matchmaking system, and we ended up losing, and even the enemy team was telling us to give up. So, yeah, we lost terribly, and I was not too happy about it. Alright, so next up we got the Spidey haters. Now, these are people who just hate Spider Man, and they like to say that he's a menace. I hope you guys like that J. Jonah Jameson impersonation. It's the best I could do. But anyway, in all seriousness, yeah, these are the people who say that Spider-Man, yeah, is a menace, and they don't like him, just like Jeff. And Spider-Man is one of the characters I play, but I don't hate him though, like I do Jeff. But that's just another point I thought we should go over. Our next one, guys, is the Rage Baiter. So this guy's will start arguments in lobbies, especially voice chat. I've seen it all over YouTube, like videos of crash outs and different things of that nature. Anyway, I wouldn't recommend doing this because it's just a game, and it's just not good to start arguments in general, you know. So our last one on this list is the Gooners. Oh wait, never mind. We're not going to talk about that one. But anyway, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys liked it, and if you did, please consider subscribing and leaving a comment for the algorithm. It'll be much appreciated. And I'll see you guys later, and I'll put some playlists on the screen. Check out my Indiana Jones and the Great Circle playlist along with some of my other videos. Just click on it.